Have you ever stopped to consider how social media might be reshaping your mind and habits? Welcome to Investor Web, where today we're peeling back the curtain on the digital world. Our journey today will delve into the often overlooked yet significant negative impacts of social media on its users. Imagine this. Every scroll, every like, every share, they all come at a cost, not just to your data or your privacy, but to your very psyche and well-being. From the subtle changes in our behavior to the overt compulsions that drive us, social media is not just a platform, it's a powerful influencer. We'll explore 10 profound ways social media might be causing more harm than good. These aren't just speculations, they are insights backed by research designed to make you rethink your digital interactions. Stay tuned as we uncover the first hidden cost lurking behind your screen. First up, the comparison trap. In an age where social feeds are awash with snapshots of perfection, it's effortless to fall into the comparison trap. It's not just about envying a friend's holiday photos anymore, it's a daily bombardment of images and stories showcasing the best moments of people's lives, often leaving out the struggles and the mundane. This curated reality can skew our perception, making our own lives seem dull in contrast. Psychologists have been vocal about the dangers of this phenomenon. They argue that constant exposure to idealized versions of others' lives doesn't just spark temporary envy, it fosters a deeper sense of inadequacy and low self-esteem. Over time, this can evolve into chronic dissatisfaction and even depressive symptoms as we're perpetually measuring our behind the scenes against everyone else's highlight reels. Now imagine the impact of comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel daily. Next, let's talk about addiction by design. In the digital age, social media platforms aren't just connecting us, they're cleverly crafted to hook us. The secret sauce? Dopamine-driven feedback loops. Every like, share and comment triggers a tiny dopamine release, akin to the buzz gamblers feel when they pull the lever on a slot machine. This is no accident. Designers implement features that psychologically reward us, keeping our eyes glued to the screen and our fingers scrolling. Experts in behavioral psychology often draw parallels between social media addiction and gambling addiction. Both are fueled by the anticipation of a reward, a mechanism deeply embedded within the platforms themselves. The infinite scroll feature, for instance, ensures there's always more to see, more to do, perpetuating a cycle of engagement. This cycle is self-sustaining and self-reinforcing, making it incredibly difficult to break free. The more we engage, the more we crave, and the loop continues. So, each notification pulls you back like a slot machine that never pays out. Scene script. Number 3, privacy under siege. In the digital age, privacy seems like an antiquated notion, especially on social media platforms where every click, like, and share is tracked. Unbeknownst to many, personal information is not just shared. It's a commodity bought and sold in the vast marketplace of digital advertising. Every time you engage with a social media site, bits of personal data are collected, creating a detailed profile of your behaviors, preferences, and even your location. Consider the high-profile scandals where user data was harvested to not just tailor ads, but to potentially sway public opinion. These incidents shed light on how our seemingly innocent digital footprints can be used in ways we never consented to, from targeted advertising that borders on invasive to more sinister uses like manipulating political views. The stakes are alarmingly high. This isn't just about not having secrets, it's about not having a say. Your personal data, a currency you never knew you were spending. Moving on to the echo chamber effect. Imagine logging into your favorite social media platform, eager to catch up on the latest discussions. But here's a twist. The news and opinions that flood your feed are a mirror reflection of your own beliefs. This isn't just coincidence, it's by design. Social media algorithms are crafted to show you content that aligns with your previous interactions. The more you engage with certain types of content, the more similar content you'll see. This mechanism might seem harmless, even user-friendly at first, but it has deeper implications. By filtering out dissenting views, these platforms create what's known as echo chambers or filter bubbles. Inside these bubbles, everyone seems to agree with you, reinforcing your beliefs without challenge. This not only narrows our worldviews, but also polarizes societies as people are less exposed to diverse perspectives and more entrenched in their own. What happens when different opinions are more than just unheard but unseen? Output: Halfway through, let's discuss the time thief. Social media, while connecting us with the world, might be quietly robbing us of something far more valuable, our time. Did you know that the average person spends about 2 hours a day on social media? That's nearly 15 hours a week. Or to put it more starkly, it translates to 32 days a year. Imagine what could be achieved in that time. This isn't just about individual moments lost. The ripple effect on productivity and real-world relationships is profound. While we're busy scrolling through feeds, we're missing out on opportunities to engage in meaningful activities, learn new skills, or simply rest and rejuvenate. Moreover, these hours spent in the virtual world constrain personal relationships. Conversations are interrupted, dinners are distracted, and slowly, the fabric of our close connections begins to wear thin. So, as we navigate our digital lives, it's worth asking, are the hours spent scrolling stealing moments from your life? Number 6. Sleep disruption. As the clock ticks past midnight, it's tempting to make one last scroll through social media, but this habit is costing us more than just time. The allure of brightly lit screens in a dim room is not just a minor inconvenience to our sleep cycle. Experts in sleep science have found that the blue light emitted by screens suppresses the production of melatonin, the hormone that signals our body it's time to sleep. This disruption in melatonin levels can delay sleep onset and reduce the quality of sleep. Beyond the blue light, there's the issue of never-ending notifications. Each ping or buzz could jerk us away from the edge of slumber, keeping our minds engaged and alert when they should be winding down. This constant state of readiness can lead to significant sleep deficits, affecting everything from mood to cognitive function. Counting likes, not sheep, how social media keeps you awake. Next, consider the stress of constant connectivity. In a world where the buzzes, beeps, and notifications never seem to end, the pressure to stay connected can be relentless. Social media platforms are designed to keep us engaged, but at what cost? The constant need to check updates, respond to messages, and maintain an online presence can lead to significant stress and anxiety. Studies have shown that high social media use is closely linked with increased levels of stress. Imagine the strain of feeling you must always be reachable, always ready to respond. This always-on culture can disrupt personal boundaries and significantly reduce the quality of one's mental health. Moreover, the expectation to be continually connected can erode our sense of peace and interfere with our ability to enjoy quiet, reflective moments. The compulsion to be always engaged with digital content leaves little room for mindfulness and deep, meaningful interactions in the real world. Is being always on worth the toll it takes on your peace of mind? Our 9th point, impact on physical health. It's easy to overlook, but the hours spent scrolling through social media can stealthily chip away at physical health. Engaging in a sedentary lifestyle, often a byproduct of prolonged social media use, is directly linked to several health issues, including obesity and cardiovascular problems. Picture this: the more time one spends sitting and scrolling, the less time there is for physical activity. Experts are sounding the alarm on these trends. They warn that the rise in screen time correlates with an increase in sedentary behaviors, which in turn spike the risks for diabetes, obesity, and heart disease. The mechanics are simple yet alarming. Less movement means slower metabolism, which can lead to weight gain and associated health complications. Moreover, the posture often adopted during device use can lead to chronic back and neck problems, further compounding the health risks associated with this modern-day habit. Sitting to scroll might be more costly than you think. Finally, unrealistic expectations. Picture this: a world where every snapshot is a ticket to a more glamorous life, every update a milestone in a seemingly perfect existence. Social media platforms, with their glossy images and success stories, often paint a picture that's far from the everyday reality most of us live. This digital stage sets the scene for the grand illusion of perpetual success and unending joy. Here, personal achievements aren't just shared, they're magnified to the point where everyday successes of others seem to dwarf our own daily lives. The result? A pervasive sense of inadequacy that can lead to chronic dissatisfaction and a relentless chase for a perfection that doesn't exist. The irony is stark. In a world more connected than ever, the benchmarks for personal happiness seem increasingly out of reach. It's a world where the exceptional is expected, the extraordinary is the norm, and the everyday feels unusually mundane. When dreams are built on digital illusions, reality often falls short. As we've explored these 10 ways, it's clear social media is a double-edged sword. From the hidden costs lurking behind every scroll to the privacy we unwittingly surrender, each point we've discussed sheds light on the pervasive impact of these platforms. The comparison trap, addiction by design, and the echo chamber effect, these are not just buzzwords but real challenges that affect our mental and emotional well-being. Our time, once our own, is now often hijacked by endless feeds. While our nights are disrupted, our stress levels elevated, and our physical health potentially compromised. Reflect on how these truths resonate with your own experiences. Are your online habits enhancing your life, or are they perhaps subtracting from it? Consider setting boundaries, perhaps designated no-scroll times, or using apps that track and limit your usage. The power to mold a healthier relationship with social media is in your hands. It starts with awareness and is sustained by the choices you make every day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to 𝗍𝒂𝒏 for more insightful content. Reflect, adjust, and take control of your digital life.